Breaking right now, the principal of Pauls Valley High School has been shot at the school. I'm Abigail Ogle.
I'm Evan Onstadt. This happened in the lobby area of the high school. These reports first coming in just around 2:30 this afternoon. The very latest out of the Garvin County Sheriff's Office is that the principal, Kirk Moore, a longtime educator, has sustained injuries. The good news here is that we are told that Kirk Moore was stable. We saw him being flown to a local hospital.
We also were told that no students were injured. I know that they were there in the gym. They're actually being picked up by their parents right now at the high school. Several agencies are on scene, and we are told that the suspect has been detained.
As you can see here, we have live team coverage standing by for you right now. We have KOCO's Jason Berger and Megan Mosley at the high school. Chantel Navarro standing by at OU Med, where that principal was just taken on that medical helicopter.
We start with KOCO's Jason Berger. Jason, I know you are live at the high school where this shooting happened. What is the latest there at Pauls Valley High?
Well, guys, like you guys just said, the piece of good news that matters right now is that no students were injured here at Pauls Valley High School, but the principal was injured in the middle of this shooting. He was flown to a hospital. We're told he's in stable condition, but to the extent of his injuries, we just don't know yet. Let me go ahead and get out of the way and show you the current situation here at the high school. Just about every law enforcement agency you can think of is here. Garvin County Sheriff's Office, Oklahoma Highway Patrol, local police. Investigators are all over the property right now as we speak. I'm going to go ahead and tell you every piece of information I have at this time. Keep in mind it's just 4 p.m. This is an ongoing situation. Once again, no students were hurt. The shooter has been detained. We have not been given an ID on that person just yet. Principal Kirk Moore was injured. He is in stable condition, but to what extent, we don't know. The Pauls Valley City Manager confirmed a medical helicopter did land here, and KOCO 5 was made aware of this situation just after 2:30 this afternoon. But when this all unfolded, we're still waiting to hear. The Sheriff's Office said the shooting happened in the lobby area of the high school, but we don't know the time frame just yet. We're waiting to talk with the Chief of Police, hopefully in the next couple minutes or so. At last check, the school is still locked down. The buses are not running. But if you are a parent and you're wanting to come here, pick up your student and take them home, we're told to go to the gymnasium of the high school because that's where all the students are gathered at this time. Once again, we're waiting to talk with the Pauls Valley Police Chief here in the next few minutes to figure out how this all unfolded, if there's any motivation with this shooter, and where they came from in the first place. So guys, we're going to work to get more answers, and we'll get back to you as soon as we know more. In Pauls Valley, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.
Just horrifying all the way around. Jason, thank you. And yes, a lot more questions remain. Who was the shooter? What was the relation between the principal and this shooter? Possibly the school. A lot more to come on that. But like we mentioned, that principal was flown a medical helicopter here into the metro at OU Med. We have KOCO's Chantel Navarro live there right now at OU Med, Chantel, where we actually saw that principal land in the helicopter.
Yeah, that's right, Abby. It happened all very quickly. Like you guys just said, after 2 that happened, and then by 3:30, that helicopter right there brought Principal Kirk Moore here to Oklahoma City, here to OU Med. Take a look at this video. We saw the helicopter as it was landing here earlier today, and as it was coming out here, we saw him get out. We saw him looking around. He was looking awake. He was kind of looking in both directions, checking out the area. Overall, seemed to be stable, just like the Sheriff's Office told us earlier today. We then saw the principal get put on the stretcher and brought him into the hospital. Now, we are still working to learn tonight where exactly he was shot on his body. Again, he did sustain those injuries, but he was looking stable when he walked in. We know that, or rather when he was brought in the stretcher. We know that he was principal here at the school for about 5 years now, since about 2021. Before that, he was the assistant principal. Before that, he was in athletics. So he's been with the department for a few years now. So again, still a lot we're working to learn here on this end, working to learn why this happened, as well as that I did reach out to the hospital as well. They said they can't give us any details at this time on him, but we'll let you guys know as soon as we get some more. Live in Oklahoma City, Chantel Navarro, KOCO 5 News.
Chantel, thanks very much. Let's get back now to Pauls Valley. Our KOCO's Megan Mosley standing by there. Anytime you have something like this happen, especially to a member who's been so entrenched with a local community as this Principal Kirk Moore was, it is very difficult. Megan standing by with the very latest. Megan, I know there's got to be a lot of scared parents, probably a lot of scared students as well.
Evan, that's right. We just arrived to Pauls Valley High School just about 5 minutes ago, and there is still a very heavy police presence. We've also seen a lot of community members here, as well as parents picking up their children, and some and staff also starting to leave the campus. I want to kind of set the scene for you here. We know that this happened earlier today. You can still see folks that are still surrounding this high school. We do know that if any parents need to come pick up their child, there is a reunification center here at the high school gym where those parents can come and pick up their high school student if they need to. We've still seen a dozen parents from just when we pulled up 5 minutes ago getting their child and making sure they are safe. And, you know, we've also heard off camera that Mr. Moore was a very well loved in the community and that he was a great principal. A lot of great things that we've heard so far off camera about Mr. Moore. Now, I do want to note here that I saw earlier from the Donald W. Reynolds Recreation Center that due to this incident, there will be no after-school programs today, and all Pauls Valley school buses were on hold earlier today. That was an update that we got around about 3 o'clock today. But guys, if you still have a child that you need to come pick up at Pauls Valley High, you can do so at the gym here at the high school. Guys, reporting live in Pauls Valley, Megan Mosley, KOCO 5 News.